You know, oftentimes deep soul connections can come in and show up in our lives, you know, obviously to teach us something, and they're not easy. There are light-hearted, there's soulmates that are life partners, and I feel like this is more of a life partnership type of a soulmate here, where it just feels natural, it feels easy, and it doesn't feel like there's too many difficult challenges, because again, you have learned a lot. You've already gone through some of the very difficult lessons, already learned them. It seems like this is going to be a more peaceful and harmoniously balanced, emotionally balanced connection, and it does feel very fair to me. It feels very even keeled. It doesn't feel like the roller coaster that you may have been used to in the past with Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. We're going to go ahead and get another reading. Let's just see what comes out. I'm going to ring the bowl, call in spirit, and yeah, let's just get another one. I was called to do two today. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to start with a different deck just to see what's up. I'm calling in spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, who needs this message? I feel like something is important, something wants to come out. Yeah, I was just called to do another message, so this will be a quickie. Definitely no extended on this message. We'll just see what's coming up. Okay, we have patience. Patience. It flew out a bit sideways, so maybe some of you are experiencing a little bit of impatient energy. We'll see. But that is temperance, so you could be Sagittarius, but you don't have to be. This is open for anyone here. We have patience and sacrifice. Wow, major arcana is coming out, and the world. Heartache and loss underneath that. Okay, so brokenhearted energy. What I'm feeling here is it's like somebody here is waiting to, somebody's been working on their healing, and it seems like there is this moment in time currently where it doesn't feel like anything is moving. It feels really stagnant for someone here. Again, the past energy is temperance. So somebody here has been working on turning this painful situation where there was heartache and loss underneath that. We have suffering and silence. So I do feel like somebody has been trying to turn a very painful situation into using that pain as power. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Mercury retrograde. Transmutation is what this is all about, turning a painful situation into something powerful for themselves, coming into peace, into balance within, balancing the head and the heart, getting everybody on the same page as far as, you know, where we go from here, trying to create something new and balanced and harmonious in our life. Okay, so, and there is an energy of reconciliation as well, but just reconciling with the self is what I'm getting here. To heal, to really work on healing. So that's kind of where you're coming from. And currently with this sacrifice energy, this is the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One. No gender involved here, but it just seems that somebody, it feels like there's universal blocks or very stagnant energy. Usually this happens when, you know, the universe or spirit, creator, the divine is rearranging something on the other side that we just don't know. Something is about to change. Something is about to shift. So we are needing to look at things differently at this point in time in the present. And where we're headed here, for whoever this is the universe. This is the world. This is the ending of a cycle here. It is graduating, it is leveling up, and it is evolving. So wrapping up a cycle. Now, it has a lot to do with there's anxiety, loss, heartache. This is what's being released. Okay, this is what's being released, and after the world comes the new beginning. Okay, it comes the new beginning. So I feel like somebody is on the verge of wrapping up a huge cycle in their life, but it just feels like something's a bit stuck right now. I feel like, look, we have all this major arcana energy. It's a very important time in your life for whoever this message is going to be for. And with disruption, that's the Tower. I feel like there's going to be some type of sudden change in circumstances, and it's going to feel like, wow, just when you thought nothing was ever going to move, boom, something happens out of nowhere that's going to propel you in a completely new direction in life overall. Like, it's major arcana energy, folks, so it's not something that's just small change. This is going to be something that's like completely new. Okay, so we're going to just clarify these messages and see what it is. Okay, what is I want to start with, let's start with the past and get it over with. Okay, and then we'll go forward. Okay, so we're going to start with temperance and patience, and what is this healing all about, and just why is it here? Okay, so temperance. Please clarify temperance. Okay, we have the Three of Swords coming up again, but it flew out in the reverse. So definitely healing. That's just confirming what I already was picking up on. So some of you have been really truly working on healing and letting go, and it's not just it's also not reliving the experience in our mind. So releasing it completely. We have the Three of Wands and looking out towards the future. So there is a balance. It's like Three of Swords in the past, Three of Wands to the future, looking at, I feel like you're starting to see some success and victory where you're just not feeling as heavy as perhaps you were. But again, nothing has changed yet in the meantime. So I feel like you have been working on healing and releasing the past, but right now it still seems like nothing's moving. So what is this Hangman energy all about? Okay, what is this all about? What is going on here? Why the Hangman for your current energy? Okay, we have the Four of Cups, but it flew out in the reverse. Interesting. Something that may have felt like was a missed opportunity. Yeah, Palace of Coins. Something here is realigning. Palace of Coins is having everything you need on a material level. This is maximum abundance. I feel like something's going on behind the scenes here that you just can't see, and it has to do with your everyday life, but more of look at this, Ten of Wands. If you were stressed, oh, the Lovers, Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Six of Cups. This could be related to soulmate. We have this energy of a soulmate coming in, right? So what I feel like for this particular reading, I feel like things have been very heavy for you, and you're at this point where you have released it, or you are releasing the pain and difficulty from the past, getting over some past hurt and rejection energy, focusing on the now, focusing on what you can do now to create an abundant life for yourself, and just to align yourself with that overall happiness and that feeling of having everything you need in the material world, and just all your needs are being met. Okay, even if that isn't the case, I feel like some of you are putting out that vibration so you can align with your dreams, wishes, goals, just the everyday things in life that make you feel stable. So I feel like you've been working on your stability, the practical things in life, right? Just focusing on the now, what needs to be done now. We're releasing the past and getting ready and feeling like there's something coming in the future, okay? And there is. And for some of you, this is a new soulmate, okay? Where, once the past has been released, there is something new that is waiting in the wings here, a new connection, okay? Something to create new memories. It's something that could be long-term, okay? Very divinely guided type of connection, a new soul tie here with the Lovers and the Six of Cups. I don't always get past energy with Six of Cups. It means that there is a depth to the connection where it feels familiar. So when this person comes into your life, it feels like like you've already met them, you already know them. That's because they're familiar on a soul level. You do already know this person. But I do feel like this is a new connection in this particular lifetime, okay? And I feel like right now you could be in this space, this hanged man energy, where you don't see this coming. You have released the past, so you're in, it's kind of like a waiting room. You know, you're kind of in a waiting room, just kind of waiting to see what's coming in next. So with the world, there is something here that is going to elevate, something new. You will be wrapping up a complete story in your life, and ready for this new beginning that's coming in. And I do feel that it is somewhat of a shocker, okay? I do feel like it's new. It's going to feel like it's coming out of nowhere. So just hang on, hang in there, hang on tight, because you just don't see it quite yet. But you, having already decided to release the past energy, to heal the pain of the past, and use that painful situation to fuel you, and to propel you forward in a new direction in your life. Again, trying to take care of business. You know, it's like you're taking care of the now, taking care of yourself, taking care of your home, your family, the things that are that mean the world to you, okay, in the now, never mind the past, right? So just, you're preparing. It's almost like you're preparing a seat at the table, okay? And that is something interesting I have heard and seen in studies of law of attraction and things like that. I have heard cases where you know, folks have like align with bringing in someone new, like they've, you know, cleaned out half of the closet, or started setting a place at the table, you know, for waiting for that person to come in and fill the space. So making space, some of you could even be making space for someone new in your life, because if your life is very full, and you know, it's good to have a full life and be busy and focus on things, but if you don't have space for love, and that could be something, and you want love to come into your life, that could be something here that you are currently kind of focusing on, like where and when and how you would fit in a relationship into your life, because I do feel like there is something new coming in. Now let's talk about that. Again, you're wrapping up a whole story. You're like, it's on the edge. You're on the edge of something brand new here, okay? We have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups, and wow, okay, look at how it came. Well, you can't really see. One day I'll get another camera to focus on the cards here. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups, and this is like a past energy. The way it landed was, I feel like there's a transformation happening. So this is the story you'll be putting to bed, basically, where you feel that you've been hurt. You know, you're putting away past hurt, past pain, painful situations. They have made you stronger here, and you are moving into a space where you feel healed enough where, you know, you can open your heart again, learn to love, learn to trust. Okay, you're just connecting with a more loving energy again, and I feel like you're going back to yourself. You know, you're just reconnecting. It's like you're feeling like you again. Okay, so after a very long period of time and some very difficult lessons and experiences, you will be putting that whole story to bed and opening up to the new love, and opening up your heart to new experiences here with a new soulmate. So let's talk about that, because I feel like it is coming out of nowhere here for you. So what is the Tower? Oh, that was a lot. Way too much. Hold on. That was way too much. But I do see the Knight of Swords, so it's coming in quick. It's coming in swiftly here with the Knight of Swords. It's going to be truthful. Look at that. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. So definitely indicative of moving on from your past, leaving the past behind you and connecting with something that is bringing in emotional fulfillment for you now, okay? This is something that's going to feel really good, and it's going to be fresh. I am getting fresh new energy here, and opening up your heart and being ready for something new. Okay, so it's somebody, wow, I feel like it is coming out of nowhere for you. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's passionate new beginning with the potential for like a happily ever after type of situation. It's not necessarily telling me who this is yet, and except for I say that, and then here's the King of Cups. So we have another divinely guided pair on the board here with the Palace of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of love, a lot of passion, and a divine connection here. Look at this, the King and Queen of Cups. A lot of love between the two. Okay, this is somebody, it feels like it's almost like a gift, okay? It feels really easy. It feels like it's not, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of drama or challenge. You know, oftentimes deep soul connections can come in and show up in our lives, you know, obviously to teach us something, and they're not easy. There are light-hearted, there's soulmates that are life partners, and I feel like this is more of a life partnership type of a soulmate here, where it just feels natural, it feels easy, and it doesn't feel like there's too many difficult challenges, because again, you have learned a lot. You've already gone through some of the very difficult lessons, already learned them. It seems like this is going to be a more peaceful and harmoniously balanced, emotionally balanced connection. And it does feel very fair to me. It feels very even keeled. It doesn't feel like the roller coaster that you may have been used to in the past with past connections and past soulmates. Yeah, I feel like this is like the dawn of a new era as far as your emotional stability goes. I mean, growth, and just it feels very abundant, but also very calm. It's very calm and very peaceful. So let's talk about, here's the World again. And underneath that is Faith, the Hierophant energy, and the Ten of Swords. And I'll tell you to me what this means. This is, and the Nine of Cups. Wow. Very good. Very good. So this is basically what you've been calling for, okay? Your prayers are being answered, and this new soulmate is arriving into your life again to help close out the difficult, like the worst is over, is basically what this is speaking to with this Ten of Swords here. The worst being over, the worst being behind you, especially with the World coming up twice. You are leveling up, you are graduating, you are leaving that old story behind, and someone new is coming into you. This will be somebody, perhaps very spiritual individual here. Could be Taurus. Doesn't have to be. I haven't called out signs yet. We've pretty much got everyone here anyways, but it's somebody who could be very spiritual. They're also very grounded. They're very wise, okay? Somebody who enjoys doing things traditionally as well. So they may want to actually, like, they may want to get married or do things in a very traditional way, however that is for you and your culture, whatever you believe in, whatever traditions. It just feels like they align with you. And also it's like a reward for keeping the faith and knowing that, you know, your day would come, basically, is what I'm feeling here. We have the Nine of Cups. We have emotional fulfillment. It's like never going back to that old cycle. And it's like, I just feel like such a leveling up energy. It's so peaceful. It's so beautiful. Let's talk more about this person. I'm going to use the Sibila Oracle deck and just see if anything comes up about this new soulmate here. Oh, it hit the bowl. I hope you all picked that up. Wow, okay. Hold on one second here. Presents. So somebody's going to be coming in with a gift here for you. This is a gift. This soulmate is basically a gift from the divine. And keep the faith. If you don't see it coming right now, just trust and know that if you have been putting the past in the past and healing and working on yourself and transforming, please don't lose faith. You will be getting this divine gift in the form of a new soulmate that comes with peace, love, and harmony. Okay, Justice. Okay, I'm surprised Justice hasn't come out yet, but we'll see. We have faithfulness and affection. There will be, yeah, this is somebody who is going to be extremely loyal and affectionate and emotionally available, okay, especially if you were dealing with individuals in the past who just weren't there. They weren't giving you what you deserve. They weren't giving you what you need. This soulmate is coming in, and it is going to feel like a blessing, okay? It'll be a very welcome change for you and your love life. It's going to feel like this was a gift from the universe, okay? And then we have wedding. Yeah, this is the next person. This next soulmate is actually going to be the person. It'll be your life partner, is basically what the message is here. This is actually really quite beautiful. We have journey. You have come so far. So this is like the end of the road in that way. Well, of course, it's not the end. It's really the beginning, right? It's a new beginning, but it is in the way. It's the end is the beginning, right? So that's what we have here, you know, the end and the beginning, right? This is the beginning of the rest of your life. And this person is going to be everything that you have ever asked for or ever have wanted. And I know it sounds really positive, but this is the energy, y'all. It's it might, and for some of you, you're like, I wonder if this is true. I hope it is. It sounds hard to believe, you know, especially because I know there's been a lot of pain, letdown, sadness, you know, it just, the energy here is shifting for you in your love life. Okay. Now, let's just get a love affirmation here for you. And actually, let's get goddess guidance first, and then we'll do the affirmation and we'll close out the reading. But it is really pretty. It is really pretty energy here. We have stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Bright future. Okay. Lakshmi. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, a goddess, but anyway, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. This is coming into you. Again, I feel like things are just being rearranged under the surface, and we have, or behind the scenes, you know, you haven't seen it quite yet, but it's like you're right on the edge. We have prosperity. So the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And then underneath that, we have High Priestess energy. Okay, so you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. I feel like that is just, we have a lot of powerful folks here in our tribe who are aligning with what they are meant to be doing spiritually, and a lot of that is healing and helping others along on their own journeys. So that being said, I feel like you are just focusing on yourself, focusing on what it is that you feel called to do, you know, using this painful situation as mission fuel, and just trusting and having faith that something beautiful is coming into you. And trust me, it is. This is great. The next soulmate is going to basically be the person that you spend the rest of your life with. And it isn't, I mean, no relationship or partnership is without its challenges, but I do feel like this is very even keeled and very chill, and just like y'all vibe, okay? Y'all vibe pretty good, okay? So let's just see what the closing message is for you, an affirmation to hold on to until this energy arrives in your life. But I don't feel like it's too far off. For some of you here, we have support. Okay, so in the meantime, I look at the vast network of support in my life, and I'm reminded of what a superpower it gives me. At any moment, I can call on an army of top-notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Pervasive, all-consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. So it's basically like you are supported. In the meantime, tap into the good relationships that you have in your life. There are folks here who are supportive of you, and that will just remind you of how amazing you are and what you deserve, and keep going on that path. And you know, it's beautiful. What's coming in next is really quite lovely. So I'm sending you so much love. I hope that this has been a message of encouragement for you. Had no idea what was going to come out, but I feel like this is for those of you who are absolutely done with the past, okay? And this is a reassuring energy that the next soulmate that comes in, if you have done the work, it looks like you have, and learned your lessons, it is going to be the person that you end up spending the rest of your life with, okay? Very beautiful stuff. Sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye.